Okay, so the first card is a need to budget. So you need to just watch your money. Maybe you're trying to make some home improvements and repairs, and they are taking in, using up a lot of your finance. So, just, try and find better deals, and try not to spend so much during this particular period. You're dealing with a lot of gossip and rumors going on around you at work. So, just ignore them. They tend to blow over. Now, in the past few months, you've got possible loss of a job or unemployment. So maybe there was a possibility of you losing your job, and you're a bit worried that that was going to happen, that you were going to be facing unemployment. So you needed to take a calculated risk. It seems like you've taken a risk, and maybe that has come through. But it's left you with a bit of financial problems because there is that need to budget. So going into the future, it says don't be swayed by other people's opinions. So do what you need to do for yourself rather than having to listen to other people. And it says explore and consider all possible options. So if you have ended up losing your job, you need to look at all kinds of possibilities in order for you to find a new job. And don't be persuaded by what other people have got to say. Do what you need to do and make sure that you're looking at all possible options. So even if something feels like it's, not something that you want, it might just be a stepping stone to something better. And if you need to take, on a temporary job, then do it. So I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to draw some cards from it. So the main energies of the card is the wheel. So it looks like things are beginning to change for you. You've ended an old cycle, maybe finished an old job, and you are now going to be doing something very different. But you have learned a lot from this previous job that you have done. You've got a lot of people, are very, very impressed with whatever you did. You can see these people are almost giving this man blessings. So maybe some people come and help you get a new job, but it seems like the old is now finished and you are now going to be moving to something brand new. But you've taken a lot of experience from the previous job into this new job that you're going to be doing. So then end of an old cycle and beginning of something new. So you could be getting a promotion, or you could be starting something brand new if you've ended up losing your old job or ending your old job and walking away from it. So Wheel of Fortune, if you've been going through hard times, will bring in some good news and bring in some change of your luck. Because the Wheel of Fortune is positive, it's generally a positive change of luck. And you've got the Sun coming in afterwards, so it looks like there is going to be a positive change of luck. So the Wheel of Fortune followed by the Sun, both major arcana. Now you can see this person over here with this Sun card is stepping away from the crowd. So it looks like, you're going to have to do something different, and you're going to move in your own direction and your own field. The time is now. You need to act on it. You can't procrastinate. You can't wait for something to come. You've got to actually start moving. You can see this child is moving. So some people have got their own opinions, and this is probably why the previous read has said don't listen to anybody else's opinions, or don't be swayed about what anybody else has got to say. You've got to stop looking at the crowd, stop looking at what everybody else is doing, and follow your own path. The time is for you to act now, and you've got to make really big, bold moves. You can see this is quite a big statue, and you've got to act really, really fast, and you've got to make sure that you are walking your own path. There's some information coming to you, and there's also help coming to you. And if you do this, you can see the clouds are falling away and the sunlight is coming through. So the time to act is now, and you have to maybe go in a different direction, something that you've never considered before. Now, it's crossed by the Ace of Swords. So, maybe you were dealing with somebody that was really difficult. So people have been very poisonous, and it's a very difficult situation. You can see this cat is trying to kill the snake. So it seems like, maybe things were said about you, or things happened, or you're dealing with a very difficult person. But this cat is conquering the snake. So whatever problem you have, you will be able to sort out. And you can see this chariot is moving very, very forward very, very quickly. So you have to take control in order to control this, the way things are going. So things might start moving very, very quickly, maybe information coming to you very, very quickly, and you're going to have to use and handle that information very fast. It might be some information that is not the best of news that you want to hear because you've got a snake over here. It might be something that you have to sort out first, but you have all the tools and you will be able to sort out the situation and be able to move forward. So whatever is going on, whatever information is coming in, whatever situation is coming in, you're going to be able to handle this challenge. This Ace of Swords is conquering it and being victorious. And that's going to allow you to move very rapidly into the future. So you will be very victorious and you will be able to move into the future. So whatever new thing is coming, you're going to have to walk your own path. Information is coming to you. There is divine guidance, but you also have to be very, very bold and, you step away from the crowd. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Do something different. So maybe whatever new job is coming is something that you've never done before, but you're going to have to do it. And the time is to act now, especially with that Sun card. So what's happened in the last few months, or last year rather, it looks like, you've been stuck in this old job. You've got the Six of Cups over here, and it seems like you've been really stuck in that old profession. You've been, almost withering and dying in that particular profession. It's been you've been doing the same job day in and day out. There's been no change. You've been very stagnant in it. You're not getting any new ideas and you are not growing in it. And it seems like, you weren't listening to what anybody's got to say about it. You were comfortable in that particular position. And it seems like, you were ready to just stay there till the end. And it looks like this is the reason why things are now changing for you. It also shows that, you've been not being paid very well. You've been putting aside money, but now you're actually using up a lot of your nest egg or your savings, and you've been digging into that. So whatever job you've had, it's been in a very stagnant particular position. You're not getting any change going on over there. You're doing the same mundane work over and over again. You know it backwards, and it's been very, very stagnant. But also you are using now starting to eat up, your savings, which is not a good thing. And maybe because you've had some expenses coming in, and it looks like it's time. It's been causing some problems. You've had financial problems, and now you're digging into your savings and you're using that up, and that is not a good place to be. So this is probably why the Wheel of Fortune is coming in to take you out of this Six of Cups energy, this stagnant energy, this energy of not moving. So things have changed. Maybe a situation has ended. You've got the sarcophagus over here, which is almost talking about endings. It's an Egyptian coffin. So, it seems like you were very stagnant, and it looks like some situation may have ended and you now need to move on. And this is why you can see this Sun card coming in as well, to give you that energy to move on. And it seems like, things have changed very quickly with this Ace of Swords. It's a very rapid change. So some kind of situation arose, some kind of crisis has arisen that has meant that you have to make very quick decisions. And, you are facing a very, very difficult situation. You have to act quite quickly. So on your mind is the Lovers. So you've got a lot of choices and options available for you. You can see there's 4 choices available for this band, and everything looks very, very, attractive. So you're coming up and you're trying to make a decision about what to do next and what job to choose next. So you have got a decision on your mind over here, and that's quite heavily on your mind. So this is a major decision you've got to make, because you've got the Lovers card, and that's a major Arcana card. So it's a major big decision that you've got to make to move forward. Now you've got the Nine of Wands. It looks like there will be somebody that gives you advice and shows you the way, shows you which way to go. You might need to go and ask this person, and they are very, very helpful, and they will give you a plan, a strategy in order for you to move forward and show you which way to go. So there is somebody there to guide you around, somebody who is, quite good at what they do. They're quite experienced, and they will show you the way, and they will give you some advice and give you some strategies. So you need to ask this person for help. So going into the future, you've got the Hermit card over here. You need to focus and concentrate on your work. Maybe you're spending a lot of time by yourself over here trying to get that work done, but this is the time that you have to really focus on your career and be almost obsessive and almost be single-minded about finding this new particular post. And if it means working alone, that's what you're going to have to do. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. It is a card that concentrates on work. It rules the house of work within the astrology wheel. So this shows that, you do need to focus on that work and focus on that career. Now, what's going on around you, although there's a lot of chaos, you need to find that balance. Don't lose your temper quickly. Make sure that you're thinking things through very evenly. If you need to make a choice, you need to ask for advice from people around you. It looks like you are being faced with this choice, and it looks like you need to you ask for advice. And don't keep looking at the past. This man's kneeling at the sarcophagus over here. This is the past. It's ended. You have to let that past go and move forward. And then, although it seems to be something that's distressing you a little bit, this man looks a bit distressed. He's on his knees. It seems like, this move will be a change for the better. So ask for advice. People around you are there to give you some good advice while you're making this decision. And don't think of going back to this old position over here, because it looks like it's not going to be something that serves you. You need to actually move away from it. Now, what's your hopes and fears? You're worried that if you make this change, if you do this job, you'll have a lot of loss. You can see there's all these rats eating the grain, and you're worried that you won't get a position, you won't be able to find a position, and you will end up losing all your savings. And this is something that is playing on your mind. So going into the future, it looks like you've got the Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So all that worry is unnecessary. This worry about not being able to find the job and that everything is, you're going to have loss, is all unnecessary, because here comes the Three of Wands, and it looks like a new job, a new project, and you will be working pretty hard at it to do you'll be working with somebody in a team and working pretty hard. So it looks like a new job is going to be coming in for you. There's a rising of a new sun over here. So it looks like there is going to be a new job coming in for you. And it's going to be something that, maybe you're starting from ground roots up, but you're going to be, it's going to be something that you work with somebody, and the people that you work with are going to be very, very nice, and they're going to be very, very helpful. So although it's hard work, it's something that is going to pay off. So, you just need to hang in there and stop being doubtful. You got the Nine of Swords over here. So maybe that situation, of stress and feeling as though you're victimized. You can see this woman's, severing this man's head off. This is a rather bloody picture. So, maybe this old particular position that you're working with was quite a difficult position, and, maybe you were scared. You're scared of actually moving in. This card, the Nine of Swords, is about anxiety, and you're scared that, you're going to be the person that you're going to be working under is going to be ruthless, and, you're scared of presenting facts in this new job. You needn't worry about that. This is not what is going on. It looks like the team that you will be working with will actually be quite a nice supportive team, and you needn't worry that you're going to be victimized, or if you say the wrong thing, somebody will chop off your head, or this is not it. This is unnecessary anxiety with this Nine of Swords. So you need to stop being negative, and you need to have a positive attitude. And if you do that, you've got the King of Pentacles over here. It looks like you will achieve what you want to achieve. You will get to the top of your position, and it looks like there's an accumulation of finances over here. So it seems like, with this new job, you eventually become this King of Pentacles, where all this finance and money comes to you. And so you have to stop having all these, anxieties and all this distress and worry that you are not going to be good enough for it, and that if you say the wrong things, people will have a go at you. You have to stop having all these anxieties and worries about it, because it looks like with the King of Pentacles, the job will be very good. You will, it looks like you go into a position of really good management, where you'll be able to accumulate enough finances. It looks like you have enough experience to actually get promoted quite quickly into this position of King of Pentacles. And even maybe in that place that you're going to work, there will be somebody there that actually helps you get to the top quite quickly. So stop having fears and anxieties. You will be able to conquer the situation. There is somebody there that is going to give you some guidance and assistance on how to strategize and get to where you need to be. So there is a change coming in for you, something new coming in on the work front. And it looks like it's going to end up as the King of Pentacles, so making a lot of money and being in a position of leadership. This man is giving thanks to God for getting him the position that he wants. You can see all this money is on the mat over here. So all the money on the mat there. So you can see that, if you stop being anxious and stop worrying and stop having all this distress that everything is going to go wrong, it looks like, you will achieve everything that you want to. So don't be afraid to do something. You got the Six of Autumn over here. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So this is balancing your finances, but it looks like money is coming to you. There might be some unexpected gift, some unexpected source of income coming to you. So this new job looks like it's going to be bringing in the wealth. It's going to be bringing in that money with the Six of Autumn. The Five of Winter says walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that is not worth the effort. So it seems like this job that you're doing is something that you need to walk away from because it might not be paying well, and maybe you know that by now, and you need to start something new because maybe you thought you were going to be happy in this particular post and maybe you're unhappy about it. So this is the time for you to make that move if you want to. You've got the Nine of Winter, which is talking about the unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion. And this is exactly what is happening with this Nine of Swords card over here. You're worried that you're going to be working under somebody who is a slave driver. This person's, if you say anything, they'll cut off your head, and they're really nasty. And I don't think that is going to happen at all. It says this is unnecessary worry. Don't focus on the worst case scenario. Things look like they are going to be working out for you because you end with the King of Pentacles, which is a really good position and making a lot of money.